Hey everyone, Light487 here, and as always in widescreen. Okay, so last week I bought myself a new device. It's the TM Riva Kit from eCigsWarehouse.com.au, and here it is. Here comes in a box like this, and when you open the box, you've got the device or the components of the device here. So it comes with 2 batteries, okay, and then 2 standard 510 atomizers, and then a cone which sort of goes onto these threads here of the battery. And then when you take this off, underneath you've got 3 boxes. Now in this particular configuration, only the USB charger and these cartridges, these 10 cartridges, are present. Here the charger, I'm assuming that box, if you bought a kit with a wall charger, there'd be a wall charger in there. But as this is a USB one, there's only the USB charger in there. That's what the USB charger looks like. I'll just put the box over there. Okay, so basically you've got one end which plugs into your computer USB, or if you've got like a mobile phone charger that charges off USB, you can plug it into that. And then this end, which the actual battery, which I'll take out, excuse me, and then the battery goes on like that, and you turn it on. And you just twist it on like that, and then when you get to about here, just before it gets tight, the LED here, which is green when it's not charging, if this battery was empty or flat, this blue light here, because when you press that, blue light turns on, the blue light would flash to indicate that it's made the connection, and this light would turn red to indicate that it's charging. And you basically leave it in there until this red light turns green, and then you just take it off again. Okay, so that's the Reaver kit. Now, we're going to do something a little bit different now. Basically, I guess what it comes down to is when you buy e-cigs, or when you buy anything in life, nothing always, I mean, there's nothing that is ever going to go perfectly to plan every single time. Doesn't matter which manufacturer or supplier or whatever goes on, you buy from. At some point, you're going to get something which doesn't live up to expectations, or it's broken, or whatever. Okay. And I guess what sets one vendor or supplier apart from another is what they do to rectify that situation. So when I got this kit, okay, there it is there, I noticed that, is it this one? Yeah. This one, I'm not sure if you can see in there, but the bridge of the atomizer is actually pushed all the way over up here. And when I tried to vape on it, it didn't work, which is, just unfortunate bad luck, So anyway, and so I contacted the vendor, eCigsWarehouse.com.au, and I said, hey, got a dodgy atomizer, and showed him a picture of it, took a picture with a webcam, showed him a picture of it, and that same day that he got the message, he popped in replacements, 2 replacements in the mail, and yeah, I basically had them the next day, the next business day. So yeah, so I guess that's what it comes down to, is the difference between one vendor. I'm not saying the other vendors don't do that. I'm just saying that yeah, what makes a vendor a good vendor is not just the products they sell. They might have a whole great range of products, But if they've got a crappy returns policy or generally crappy customer service, then, you know, like, it's sort of, you know, it's part and parcel of what you're paying for, like with anything. So I know in the past with other vendors, you know, if I've had a problem, the good ones basically, you know, are ready to help immediately and really come back, you know, with replacements or whatever they can. Maybe it's not a direct replacement or whatever, but they generally are there to help, and you can really see that they're sincere in what they're doing, you know, like, but anyway, so as I say, like, that's what happened with this one. So as I say, I ended up getting a replacement atomiser. Well, as I say, two replacement atomizers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the replacement atomiser on here. And as you can see, it's the same, just for the record, it's the same type of atomiser. You can see they're the same type. Okay, look exactly the same because they're basically the same thing. Okay, and I'm just going to screw it on there, like that. And this is where the cone comes into play. Okay, there it is there. That just goes over the top and then screws on down here. Okay, and that's that. Basically, from what I can tell, the cone serves a couple of purposes, from what I can tell. One is it changes the way the airflow comes through. When it's off, obviously you can see there's a lot more air flow possible there. When it's on, the only place the air can come through is up the top here, and it's a much tighter seal. There's still air can still get through there, but if I was to put it all the way in my mouth, I can't suck any air because there's nowhere for the air to come from. So yeah, so it does that. The other thing that I've heard, I don't know how true this is, but is that because it's metal, it actually acts like a heat sink. So it draws the heat away from the atomizer, and most importantly, away from the battery, because you don't want your battery getting hot. And hot batteries, hot rechargeable batteries, is a bad idea, you know, just in by itself. Anyway, so I've I have baked this, but only a little bit, so it's pretty much still fresh out of the thing. So I'm just going to chuck one drop on there because I'm not sure, there might be still some left. Excuse me, I still got a bit of that cold. Okay, so this is how it bakes. I'm sorry, I still have that cold from last week. So anyway, so it's not the vapor that's doing that. I was already starting to cough, so sorry about that. So as you can see, there's a decent amount of vapor coming out, and you know, it's actually, I'm quite happy with that that amount of vapor that's coming out there. I mean, maybe, excuse me, it may be slightly, I guess, less dense than some of the vapor I'm used to from my other sort of e-cigs, but it's certainly enough to simulate cigarette smoke, and perhaps it's actually even a better simulation of cigarette smoke than the clouds of vapor that you get from some of the other products. But that's more than adequate, and that's a consistent amount. It's not like, you know, you get that for the first 10 minutes until it heats up and then it fades off or anything like that. it just consistently vapes like that. So that's really good. It's a standard 510 atomizer, which means you're getting a decent amount of flavour from a 510. Probably not as much as a 901 or something like that, but it's a 510 is a really great atomizer. It's the ones I use all the time, or pretty much all the time. And yeah. So the throat hit 510s are renowned for their throat hit, and this is no different. I'll just do that with the light at the front. So you can see more than adequate vapor, really. So yeah. Anyway, so these this kit, it's actually really cheap. It's like $39 Australian, and then obviously plus postage. But I think it's really good value because you're getting 2 batteries. Okay, I believe they're 650 milliamp hours. But to put that in perspective, I started vaping on this battery, or actually the other one, yesterday morning around about 9 o'clock or so, and then I used it for the whole day, well, it's Monday today, by the way. I used it for the whole Sunday, and then at around about 9 or 10 o'clock this morning, it started, the button started flashing, which means that it's now out of charge. And right up until that last vape, it was still performing quite well. So it wasn't like as it got less and less charge, it was producing less vapor or anything like that. It kept going strong the whole way to the end. Okay, so I'll just put a couple more drops in there. I guess the really good thing about this is it's cheap enough that anyone who is still unsure about vaping or is low on cash can grab it, start vaping straight away. Although one thing is it doesn't come with any juice, so you will need to get some juice. But essentially, yeah, it's a full kit. You'll be vaping, as long as you've got juice, obviously, straight away out of the box. And then the great thing is that it's got that 1 day, or depending on how, like if you're really heavy vape. I'm not really heavy, obviously, because anyway. You're getting it's a long battery life between charges, so it's great. So you've got that, and should you want to try other 510 atomizers or atomizer types, like the Ego tank thing that's out at the moment, you can put that on it, which is this one here, which is all the cone all together, or other 510s, or low resistance 510 atomizers, or anything that has a 510 connection. You can use on it. So even the 306s, which I'll be doing a review on soon. So this is a 306. You can put this, because the 306 has actually got a 510 connection. You can put a 3.6 onto this battery and vape, So I think that's what makes this really good value, is that you're going to get these 2 batteries that are rechargeable. You're going to be able to use them for a long time, for months, and whether you're using the atomizers out of here, and atomizers generally last anywhere from 2 to 4 weeks, so you do need to replace them. But what you choose to replace them with, as long as it's got a 510 connection, no worries, you know. And I think that's what's great value about it is it's extendable or you know, it goes beyond the kit. So it's a really good value purchase. And so, as I say, anyone who's sort of short on cash or wants to try e-cigs but doesn't want to spend, you know, like a lot of money, this is the kit for them. Or other people who want, like me, I've been vaping for what, 15, 16 months now. I want a battery like this, a small battery, which is, you know, pumps out a lot of, you know, a proper sort of 3.7 volt output. You know, $39. You know, like, you know. But like I said before, it's not just about what these suppliers are selling. It's about that aftercare support as well. So, and as I say, in this particular case, there was a problem with the kit, but it was immediately rectified, and probably above and beyond what you would probably get in other sort of retail sort of areas of the consumer world. But yeah. Anyway, so I give it the 2 thumbs up because the value of just the kit by itself, but also the value into the long term or into the medium to long term of being able to, you know, like experiment with other 510 stuff, and the fact that the batteries are going to last you a few months. Anyway, thanks for watching, and like I sort of hinted at in this video, I'll probably be back soon with another video about the low resistance 306 atomizers. Thanks for watching.